having a day, and I got a little stressed out, and now my face is red. Oh, we're live.
Stop eating that mic.
We're live.
Lord.
Live. Hey, everybody. We were just talking before we decided to go live, and I was just trying to see if I could fit my mic in my mouth. I can, by the way, fit my mic in my mouth completely. And hey, Carson. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Jen. Hey, Jules. Hey, Josh.
Look who's here. Everybody's here.
The whole gang.
Thanks for joining us.
I can't go back up, so I don't know. If you're just now joining, I can't see you. But we were talking before we went live, and I can fit my mic in my mouth. The whole thing.
Jen's here.
Katie, hey, Katie. Katie, I'm so glad you survived Haunted Hill House this past weekend. I'm so excited. I was so worried. Hey, Pennis.
We all survived Haunted Hill House this weekend.
If you guys missed it, I can fit my entire mic in my mouth. Here, I'll do it again. It's fine. We're not monetized. We are not monetized. We will not get kicked off YouTube. Anyways. Hi, Lawrence. Sorry, you had to see that. I didn't know you'd be on, or I wouldn't have done that.
Hi, Tony.
Hey, Tony. Hi, Cody. I'm sorry you had to see that too. Okay.
It's only
Anyway,
the beginning.
it is only the beginning. This is bad because you cannot edit anything I say.
No, I've been editing you all day today.
How was it?
It was fun. I was in tears today. I was laughing so hard. Oh,
I make you
so hard.
happy that I bring happy tears to you?
Happy tears. Yep.
That is wonderful. That is so wonderful. We hate that you couldn't make it too. It was a great weekend. It didn't go as planned. We had a couple of hiccups, but at the end of the day, we had a great weekend. I got my head under a couch via bicycle. I don't recommend the bicycle. Don't get on the bicycle. Jen, I miss you too. I can, by the way, if you're wondering. You can what?
Mic mouth.
Yes,
mic
I can.
Mouth.
The whole mic in my mouth. But I'm not going to do it again. I've already done it twice. And Erica already told me not to do it. So, and I did it twice without her feelings. So, all right. So we only have an hour because I have so much to do tonight. So we're just going to kind of talk dolls, and we're going to kind of talk how we got started. So everybody always, oh wait, before we start, I want you to see if you guys can hear this. This is my favorite thing on my soundboard, and I forgot all about my soundboard making the sound. Ow. Did you guys hear that? You have so many questions about what? Me being able to stick my mic in my mouth? I have a big mouth. Okay. Anyways, we scrolled, but we're back on track. So I'm going to talk about a couple of people. I'm going to talk about a few people. And I'm going to change their name. But I'm going to leave. They like balls. They play with balls. My janky balls. I did a ball check before we started because Erica likes to tell me that I have janky balls.
Janky balls. You did a ball check and mic check.
I play. No, I'm not doing it again. So I played with all the balls and I made sure my mic worked. It did. But anyway, so I'm going to talk about a couple of people. We're going to change their name, but I'm going to leave. No, how did you get your head?
Oh, you'll see. It'll be posted soon. What?
It's going to be posted?
Well, as soon as I edit it, yeah.
Okay.
Don't give me that look.
I'm sure.
You didn't say cut that. You didn't say cut that, cut that.
I couldn't because my ass was flying off the bike and then my head was like, and my leg was up in the air. I didn't have time to be like, cut that out, Erica, cut that out.
It was on live, so you missed the live. my live, it was on there. So, or your live. I can't remember.
Oh, it
It
was
was
yours.
on live.
The terror
Yeah.
in my eyes. It's fine. I have no shame. Wait till you hear what I'm going to talk about tonight. So, anyways, we are going to change the names of certain people so we don't get in trouble, but we are going to leave. I love that you all call it a bike. It was a bike.
Trike. It's kind of a trike.
What's the difference between a bike and a truck? They
A
both
trike is made for toddlers. A bike is made for adults. Are you a toddler? You're a 12-year-old boy. It had 4 wheels. Yeah.
It had 4 wheels, but so
Trikes.
does a bike. Oh, wait, no, bike has 2. Okay. All right, y'all are right. Whatever. I was tired. I was sleep deprived. Anyway, so we can get off this topic of the bike because my ass hit the ground hard and it hurt. And instead of helping
You
me,
didn't have far to fall.
my head sure did. Like my head was like boom. And then Erica didn't even come over to help me. She's like, "Let me grab the camera first." And then I
Oh,
look
it's
up and the
recording.
camera is in my face and I'm just like, "I'm sick." It's fine. I don't care. I've been in worse positions. Anyways, so we are going to change the names of people, but we're going to leave the first letter the same. So, how I got started on dolls. Her head weighted her down. Shut the hell up. Who invited Josh to this thing? Ugh, not me. I didn't. Shouldn't he be sleeping?
Right.
Anyway,
Well, 7.
it's
He's
7.
probably working.
No, that
Oh,
dude
wait. He's not going to work tonight. He
right.
should have.
Still out. He's still out. Thanks, James is now here to laugh. Okay, anyway, so we are going to change names, but we're gonna leave the first letter. So how did I get started on dolls? So you know what's crazy is that I've only been doing this for a little over a year. I started last February. Crazy because now I have 122 haunted dolls behind me. But I like went to Velisca and I did like a day tour, right? And I go and I'm like taking selfies, trying to be cool because I thought I was cool. So I take these selfies and I post them online. And this girl sees my selfies and I'm going to name her Erin. Okay. Erin with an E. Yeah. And so she messages me and she's like, "Hey, I saw that you were at Velisca and there's an event and it's an all girls event down in Texas at Bolton House. And I would really like it if you would come." I'd never met Erin before, but I don't know stranger danger. So I said, "Abso-fucking-lutely." I'm not monetized. I can cuss. So I go to Texas and on this like blind date with this chick, right? So we get to Bolton. It's actually a really good time. Like Erin and I are hitting it off. I meet my friend Chastity. We're drinking. I'm drunk. But it was like a wine, like it was a wine night. So I end up hiding under the blanket, which that video went viral. So now if you guys want to see me get scared, you can go watch the video of me hiding behind a blanket. But before the alcohol came out, I saw a doll sitting in the rocking chair. And it was like the prettiest doll I'd ever seen. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go talk to the doll. And before then, I was terrified of dolls. But I was like, nah, I'm going to go talk to this doll. This doll looks really cool. She was amazing. I was talking to her. She lit up her cat ball for me. And I was like, you know what? Maybe she's not so scary. So, we have our great night. I get up in the morning. I went to Sonic to get bread, puked in my car, happens. And because I was so drunk, I was so hungover. And I come home. I'm still hungover. That dog couldn't run away. James, I'm so happy you're here. Thanks for showing up for once. And no, I'm not gonna eat the bag of DICKs that you sent me on this live. I'm gonna save them for later. And no, I haven't choked on any of them. So, anyways, I come home and I'm sitting on my couch and I'm thinking about this awesome weekend. Yes, I did tell you this story when we went to Bolton. So oh, I told you about I showed you where I puked in the car. That's what I did. Yeah, I still remember. So I come home and I sit on my couch and I'm like, I want a haunted doll for myself. So I'm like going through and I'm going through and I'm trying to find like a haunted doll for me. And I come across this doll named Tina. And I was like, dang, that doll's cute. I'm going to read her story. So I read her story, and it's this 5-year-old spirit whose her mom unalived her. And I was like, that is so sad. She's a positive spirit. I'm going to take her. So I order Tina. And I'm so nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to bring this doll into my home? Like, terrified. Like, what if I see this Tina doll like Chucky across the floor? Like, I don't know if I'm mentally prepared for that, but I did it. And Tina comes home with me.
There she is.
And you know what? Why don't I have her in my lap? Should I get her?
Yeah. Get Tina. Get Tina.
And just so everybody knows, I am indeed wearing pants tonight. I'll be back.
I'm not. So don't ask me to. Hey, Cody.
Okay. So I get this doll, right? And like we just have like this great bond. And so I've had her for like a week, right? And then I'm like, you can't have one. Nah, she needs somebody to no full moon tonight. I only do that at penitentiaries. Get it right. And it's all for research purposes only. Only if I have pants on. I love the fact that everybody didn't want me to get up unless I had pants on because they know my history. So, anyways, I'm
They
like,
don't
I
have to know your history to know you might not have pants on. Just saying.
that's facts. That is facts. Erica knows me so well. So, anyways, I'm like, I can't have one. So I get another, and I get another, and I get another, and then I get another. And then before you know it, I have 122 freaking haunted dolls in this purple room. That used to be, hi Myra, I miss you and I hope
Hi,
you're doing
Myra.
so. A little backstory behind the purple room here is it used to be my son's nursery. Yes, I have a son. I did have a son. And this was his nursery. And I left the nursery up for 4 years after he passed away. No OU stuff? Oh, I forgot. I need to go get my Boomer Sooner beanie on. But so I thought, you know what? It's time to change these walls from yellow to purple. And so that's the doll room, not the football room. So I painted the walls purple and I created the purple room. And I think it took me a weekend to get the room painted. And I swear I got so many dolls within like a month. And before I knew it, Jen's husband was calling me the creepy doll lady because I used to have my podcast, Wine and Spirits, where we would drink wine and talk spirits if the title didn't give it away. So from there, I just started messing with dolls and I couldn't get enough. And I just kept buying and I kept buying. And now look at me. Now look at me. I'm like the #1 doll girl on social media. And people can't get enough of my dolls. And then there's some people that absolutely hate them, which brings us to our next topic, how you and I met, Erica. How we met is my next stage of life. And I'm going to call this one Georgia.
She's still in the toddler stage.
I am Georgia. We're calling the next part of my life Georgia. And I'm going to say it starts with a G. So I meet Georgia and I start hanging with Georgia. Georgia's great as long as you don't mind living in Georgia's shadows. But the moment you think, oh, I want to venture out and do my own thing, Georgia's like, whoa, no, you're not. No, you're not. So I hang out with Georgia. Georgia gets me into some trouble, a lot of drama. And I'm not going to get into it because most of you know the drama that happened. It was all over social media. She trashed me. And I'll give it to her. She ruined my weekend. that weekend, she completely ruined it. And I was at an all-time low in my life that weekend. That was the worst weekend I think I had ever had. But 4 not 4, I'm the 4th. 3 girls really helped me get through that weekend. We all know who Georgia is, and we've all had to mark ourselves safe from her on Facebook. Um, he still calls you that. Who? Who calls me what?
Tony. Creepy
Tony?
doll lady.
Oh, yeah, he still calls me the creepy doll lady because she used to watch my podcast on Friday nights, and he would be like, "Are you all watching that creepy doll lady's podcast?" Anyway, so Georgia ruined creepy doll lady. I have so many nicknames. So we're just, oh no, wait, I'll wait till we get further down the line. So Georgia ruins my weekend, but my 3 best friends, Penn, Jen, and Ash, were there the entire time and had my back and were just so amazing. And honestly, I would not be here right now if it weren't for them. And I mean, when I say that that was the worst weekend of my life, that was the worst weekend of my life. I wanted to give it all up. I didn't want to be here anymore. And to look back now, where I'm at now, I I don't know what I was thinking because I look at what I have now and how stupid of me to think that I
Thank
didn't
you.
do anything. You know, I have 3 of the best friends in the entire world. I have an amazing following. I have just such a good life right now. And lately, my life just keeps getting better and better and better and better and better. And right now, my life is perfect. So, Georgia, thank you. Thank you so much for doing what you did and for getting me to be strong and for helping me and for talking shit on Erica to me. So I would tell her and we would form a bond that can't be broken. You like that? How I kind of like put it in like a storytelling? Like we formed a bond
Totally.
that couldn't be
Very
broken.
good. Very good.
Yeah,
Yeah, because she mentioned my name and you had no idea who I was. I don't even think you had met me yet.
I hadn't.
So you had no idea who I was, and then met me maybe that following weekend or whatever. And I think you said you were afraid to meet me
I
because you
was.
thought didn't think I was very nice. But I didn't know who you were at all until that night. You were
Until
downstairs at Garnett House doing your podcast.
in the basement. I went into
And
the
I was like,
basement.
yeah, I was like, why is she in the basement doing a podcast? Why is she there? She's going to hear us walking around. It's going to be noisy. But yeah, that's where we met.
Well, I went like an hour early because um Myra, you know who we're talking about. You know who we're talking about. Um I went an hour early to film the podcast. So I was already in the basement by the time y'all got there,
Hmm.
but like I was finishing up while y'all got there.
Yeah.
Um but that was a fun night. That was a really good night. That was a fun, fun, fun night. Loved it. Yeah, Myra, think so Georgia's what we're calling her, but it's a different name, but the same letter. Um, we've talked about this person before. You know who I'm talking about. I promise you, you know who I'm talking about. All right. So this happens. We meet, we become friends, we're great. And I join another podcast. And this podcast is like, hey, you should start your own show. Well, we have a network. We want your show on the network. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I should be on a show. Like, have you heard some of the stuff that comes out of my mouth? Like, I have no business with my own show. They push me and they push me and they're like, you can do it. 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 So finally I did it. We're not going to get into the drama. Everybody knows about the drama. It's not worth our time, but the network. There's no network. You remember that podcast? There's no network. And I remember coming home and I was sitting on my couch in my game room and I was crying. And you called me and you said, Jocelyn, what is stopping you from doing this all on your own? And I said, well, the network came with the following already. I didn't have to go out and try to find my own following, you know? And
Yeah.
I was scared. I was like, what if I fail? I don't want to fail. And you said, you won't fail. I'll help you. And I said, well, we do got Galveston. Like we had our Galveston episode that had already pushed through. And I was like, okay, well, if you're on board with this, then I'm on board with this. And I never asked you to come on and be my camera person. It just happened.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
we meshed and we did good.
Mhm.
And so then the show kind of just like took off. Like we had no idea what would take place, as in like right now where we have two
Yeah.
really big names that we are going to be filming with that we can't talk about because we are for legal issues. And don't ask me because I'm bad at keeping secrets. So we're going to change the subject because I was like, don't tell anybody. And then I told 2 people. I'm the worst. The worst.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
But
it was very natural on how it all happened because prior to Galveston, that trip, that was just going to be a fun trip. Let's go have fun. Girls' weekend, got a whole bunch of girls together to go. I mean, that was planned months before the whole Sally thing kind of came up. But you got the dolls from the Pickmans. And then we had planned to go to Sally House like the end of the month. And you had gotten the dolls and you were so excited about them and you wanted to go back. And I had never been to Sally House and we were talking and I said, well, let's just go back. Just go for a night. You know, I'll get it. We can go, just you and I, and see what we can get with the dolls. It was my idea. And you're like, that'd be great. You were so excited. So we planned that. We went, I brought equipment. I brought my cameras. I was going to film, just film to see what we get. I always film at all my investigations. And as we're filming, we're getting really, really good stuff. And I'm like, you need this. Like, if you're wanting to do this, you know, show or something, like, you need to put together something for this. All this footage is yours. It's not mine. This is all yours. So that's kind of how I fell into it because I just said, I'm not using any of this footage because this is your baby, not mine. But I was just there with the camera and the equipment and, you know, with the investigation just went flawless. Like we got great stuff. And I said, you cannot not use this. You have to use this. So that's kind of how it all kind of started with me filming. And then we went to Galveston and then you were talking about doing this show and this podcast and we were like, well, I want to film there. And I'm like, okay, I'll bring all my stuff and we'll do it. But that wasn't the plan in the beginning. We just kind of fell into it. And it's been great. I've enjoyed every minute of it. I've enjoyed editing, but it takes hours and days and hours and days, but it's a lot of fun. And I really enjoy doing it. I love putting together. I guess I'm just kind of an artistic person. So I love putting everything together. And then at the end, seeing what comes out of it. So, and then letting everybody else see it. I think it's been amazing. Amazing. Yep. Carson, you were there. It was a fun trip.
Yeah, it was a fun trip. And we're actually going to watch one of my finest moments from that Galveston trip. And hopefully you guys can hear it because Erica cannot hear
Yeah.
it. So we're about to watch this.
You know what you need? Just go back to the Airbnb and take a hot shower.
We ain't got no hot water, baby.
I had some hot
There's
water.
hot water. You get hot water. You just gotta let it. You just gotta let it.
The shower on the first floor, I'm convinced it didn't have hot water. I let that thing run, and then I took a shit while it was running, and when
You are on recording.
well, I mean, it was a good 35 minutes. Of
Did you take a picture of said shit?
No, because it wasn't shaped as an S.
I said cool. So yes, I could hear that this time. So maybe I don't know why I couldn't hear it in the backstage, but
I just want to tell
so
you.
you might want to explain why I asked if you took a picture of said shit.
No, you know what? Though, like that's for a different day, and my face is already bloodshot red. So
Is it for OnlyFans?
oh my god, I don't have OnlyFans. Somebody Google my name right now
Holy sh-
and tell me if I pull up. And if I do pull up, it ain't me. I promise. I think I always shit while the water is warming up. Okay, listen. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, obviously I didn't take a 35-minute shit. Everybody decided to get in the shower, and then I was just like walking around, and I was the last one to pick a bathroom. So I get in the
Oh.
shower. All y'all done took the hot water. And so I turn on my shower and it's like cold water. And I'm like, shit, what am I going to do to buy some time while this water warms up? I found something to do for 35 minutes and that shower did not warm up. It did not warm up. Nope. So I remember sticking my head in the shower and just like,
kind of like you did on last weekend at
where
the other place.
I wash my
Wash
hair.
your hair in the sink.
I wash my hair anywhere. I have zero shame. I have zero shame. But yeah, and I swear no, I'm convinced there was no hot water. No hot water. And then Carson's like, "Well, I got hot water." And you were like, "Well, I got hot water." And I'm like, "Well, I didn't." It was the worst. And it was not my finest moment, but because I have no shame, I told you not to cut it from the episode. Out of all the things that you've ever have made you cut, that was not one of them. That was gold.
Yeah.
So with watching that, what is the weirdest thing that I've done that you've had to edit?
You know, that's hard to answer because
Good.
you do weird shit all the time. Which makes great episodes. Great episodes. But I will say when we were in Galveston and we were investigating that house, not the house we stayed in. I can't think of the name of it where we were at, but we were in that room and you asked the spirits of 1800s spirits. Have you seen Back to the Future?
Oh God.
Where would you have put your TV
Whoa.
in this bedroom?
I was making small talk.
I'm like, they don't have TV back then. Well, they haven't seen Back to the Future? No.
Well, I didn't think that
No.
second through completely before I asked it,
Well, it's funny.
Where did they even get TVs? I thought they've always had TVs. So yeah, I was confused because I was like sitting there and I was like, okay, obviously the bed would go there, but then where would they put their TV?
TV.
So what did they
Yeah.
watch if they didn't have a TV?
Right next to the lantern that they use for lights.
They ain't got no lights. They had lights back then. Didn't Ben Franklin like invent electricity by then or something? Like whatever.
Well, Doc Brown did go back to the Old West. He did. But this wasn't Old West time. This was like 1800s.
Is that real, Jules? I don't know. Can y'all see it? Okay, that ain't me. That ain't me. I know it says OnlyFans with my face, but that ain't me. That ain't me. Is that really?
Where's your money at?
That's where the fuck is my money? Jules, is it real? Because I do not have an OnlyFans. I do not have an OnlyFans. I do not have an OnlyFans. Oh my gosh, now the dolls are ringing my bell. I don't. They're lying too.
They want one.
They're not getting one. That's weird. Also, I got the coolest DM today. Do you want to see it? I normally don't check my DMs, but this one deserves to be shown. Ugh, you can't see it, but this guy says, "Girlfriend, yes or no?" Like, okay, so you're just like right to the chase, like, oh, it's not real. She
Oh,
made it. Okay. Whew.
no.
Whew.
Yes or no. So what was the answer?
I left him on red. I left that baby
The
on
way
red.
you should do most of those DMs.
Well,
Ignore.
I normally don't read them, but that one I was like, wait, what? It kind of confused me for a second. So, my heart's kind of racing because Jules, I really thought that someone created that, and I was like, that ain't me, baby. So the TV thing is really the weirdest thing that I've ever made you edit out. Did we edit that out? I don't think we edited that out.
No, no. But there's many things. It's like even when we were at Sleeper and the whole bequeath situation, and you turned it into something completely different. And anytime that you have the F word, the B word, all the words,
We're not
and then
monetized. Say it.
anything that has to do with the vibrators or anything sexual that comes, it's just it's a lot. It's a lot.
I talk about vibrators.
Hmm.
Do I?
I'm sure we did. Yeah. But it makes for good content. It's a lot.
It's a lot. Oh, Erica, I'm sorry, baby. That's got to be a lot. Because
It's funny though.
in my head, you don't even want to know what goes on in my head throughout the day. Like, I swear, it's like, do, 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 do. Jocelyn is secretly, nope, I ain't even clapped today. I've been keeping my hands in my lap since you told me about that done folder you got. And James, I do not ignore your DMs. I just don't get to them right as you send them because they're usually really mean reels that you make me watch. Jocelyn is secretly a teenage boy. I am not. I am not.
Well,
I am not. I just know how to
yeah, the
have
mind of one.
I have the mind of one. I just know how to have fun.
You
So,
do.
out of all of the places that we've been to, what is your favorite location that we have filmed? So whether that be Galveston, whether we do Sally
Oh
House,
my God. Yeah.
just horny teenage boy.
Honest-
I am not a horny teenage boy.
Well, I would have to say most definitely would be Sally just because of your theory and all the stuff that we got from there. Really was the most meaningful. The most fun I had to been Galveston because oh my God, I don't think I've laughed that hard
Oh man.
in so long and I needed it so bad. Especially when we're on the boat and you decided to go out and
Listen,
got all wet.
I never had that much salty liquid in my mouth before. It was like I got out of the car, my mouth was open, and I swallow, and I'm like, I've never swallowed that much salt liquid in my life. My
That was
hair
funny.
turned
So
wild.
yeah, that was fun. And honestly, I mean, ask me again in a couple months and it's going to be another location because every location we go together, you make it a lot of fun. You do.
Oh, Eric,
So I can't pick just one.
that is so sweet. Take us back to Galveston. We need to make that a yearly thing, like a girls' trip. Preferably,
Mhm.
like, I wanna stay at the same Airbnb because it was so much fun to investigate, but however, I would like to be the very first one that gets in the shower because I cannot take another 35 minute, while waiting for it to warm up, okay?
Yeah. And
But our
not rooming on the top floor either.
Oh, no, my legs were killing me. I'm like, "I'm not made
There's
for this, baby. They gotta get me an elevator or I ain't doing it." I will sleep on the
There's
couch.
like 3 levels you had to climb to get to those rooms.
Yeah. Yeah. I ain't doing that again. Don't put me in, coach, because I'm not doing that again. But when we went to Sally House, before we even really started investigating, that storm was terrifying on the top floor. I thought we were for sure
Mhm.
gonna go. I was like, well, if it's my time, it's my time. But it wasn't my time because I woke up the next day and took a cold shower. But before we started investigating Sally House, we caught the coolest thing ever. And we're gonna listen to
Mhm.
it if I can come over here and play it. I missed that whole thing. That's okay.
Yeah, could you guys hear that okay? It was low on my end, but could you hear it? It was of a wailing woman. As soon as I think I had already come through the door. I went to the bathroom and then Jocelyn was grabbing some stuff out of her car. She came in. I had a camera, just a static camera sitting upstairs, facing Sally's room. And as she came in the door, the door squeaks like crazy, makes crazy noises. But as soon as she opened that door, you could hear the squeak of the door, but then you hear that wail of a woman. I'm assuming it's a woman, sound. And I had gone back through that evidence, and multiple times we've opened that door and did not get, you could hear the squeak of the door, but you couldn't hear the wailing woman. What's so funny? What are you laughing at?
Yeah, that was
You
a
good?
crazy night. Yeah, I'm good. That was a crazy night. That was a crazy night. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Sally House. Okay, so yeah,
The
that
wailing
was
woman.
the wailing woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun night. Like that was like I don't know.
Get it together. Now what's going through your mind now? These comments?
No. Okay. Let me put my phone down. Okay. So that night we got really good info and it like made my theory like solid. Like it was just like, okay, this maybe I do have it right. And we spent that entire weekend going through research, like meeting with the Pickmans, interviewing the Pickmans, and it was just so much fun. And the Pickmans have um kind of like adopted me and they've like made me their daughter. Like every time we go to Atchison, we go by their house. They have breakfast and coffee and everything for us. And they're just really, really good. I love them. Love them.
Mhm.
And then we went to
Yeah.
Emmaus, which was a lot of fun, but
Had camera issues, so we'll go back and film there again. But yeah, yeah.
yeah, Emmaus was really good. We go back Easter weekend,
Two.
Friday,
Mhm.
to film, and then we're back in August for a pretty awesome gig that we've got. And we've got some pretty cool stuff coming up. We've got the battleship that's going to be
Mhm.
bomb. Um, we've got Emmaus. We've got um, the penitentiary. We've got what else do we have? We've got the Beatty Mansion. We've got we're gonna get out to Indiana and do that place out there, and then we're gonna. I have a gut feeling I'll be in Indiana a lot. Um, hopefully, I'm in Indiana a lot. But enough about me, Erica. Enough. You know, anytime
Yeah.
I get the chance to talk about you and to shout you out, I do it because I feel like you deserve it. You kind of
Thank you. Thank you.
stepped in and became like, yes, Cody, I sure will, a mother figure. And Carson just texted me and said wink, wink, because she knew what that meant. And also, yes, Carson, I forgot to tell you that I did make you a mod. Not as a my bad. I gut feeling Katie knows too. Everybody knows it's not a secret. Um, but let's talk about you, Erica. So you and I'm okay with it. I'm okay. You're doing your own
Mm.
thing. It's good. It's good to venture out. You have your set people that you investigate with, and then you do your own thing on the side. That's kind of what I'm doing. I encourage it. You're doing great things. So, how did you start all of this? Like, where did you get started from?
Oh, I mean, I started doing investigations probably 10 plus years ago, just kind of going to events and things like that. I've always been interested in the paranormal. Nothing like happened to me as a kid by any means. I mean, my grandparents' house, I'm pretty sure was haunted. You know, I'd hear things, never see things, but my grandparents, especially my grandpa, he'd always tell me, you know, there's ghosts here. Don't be afraid if you see anything. You know, he made it normal. It was just normal. So I was never afraid of it. But then, you know, the shows start coming out, paranormal shows, ghost hunters, et cetera, whatnot. Started watching those. My mom watched them too, and we kind of bonded together over those shows. And then when it started to become big and popular, where they were doing events and going places, and you know, you'd sell a ticket and go and investigate with a group of people. I started doing that, and I take my mom with me, and so we'd go and do those. And then, you know, I met some people through there, then started helping and working with haunted rooms, doing that with Mike and Sam, and doing investigations with them. And there it just kind of bloomed. Got to go to a lot of places with them, meet people. I met a lot of people that's in this comment section right now through those events. And I just decided to not only, you know, still help them and do those investigations, but I kind of wanted to go out and kind of do my own thing, make a name for myself in a way. Because all the investigations that I've done, I've collected evidence and I've done that. I've never really had a place to um, put it. I could put it on my Facebook page, but not everybody on my Facebook page wants to see paranormal stuff. So I kind of just wanted a place to do it. So I just had an epiphany one night. I thought solo paranormal, I could be one girl, one location, one night, or, you know, and you don't see too many girls. And I know Jules would go out on her own a lot, but you don't see too many YouTubers or girls out there just on their own going into locations by themselves, filming, documenting, putting evidence together and putting out. So I thought maybe it would be a cool thing to do. So I just decided that I'd put that out there and do it. And I've done one investigation so far, one place. I've edited it. It's gonna air tomorrow. I hope you all join me. But it's just been I just love the paranormal, and I love speaking to spirit. I love to get their information. Um, do whatever I can to help them get their, you know, messages out, or just find out who's there, why they're there, what they're there for, you know, or what I can do to help. It's just a lot of fun. So once you can once you're investigating and you start to get that evidence, things are happening, it just becomes addicting and you kind of want to just keep going. So I enjoy doing it. I enjoy investigating with other people and collabing with people. It's the best when you get all the great energies together and the spirits just interact with you. It's awesome. And it's definitely different alone. The energy is way different. But I feel like I still have good energy for spirit communication, that I could get communication, but it is definitely different than being with a group of people or just a few people investigating. It's different.
So I have to ask because I'm a little confused. The knot that you were by yourself, was that the knot you
Mhm.
fell down the stairs?
No, so the night I fell down the stairs, I was actually I was with Carson and her crew. Um, we were I think it was a week or two, couple weeks before that, my investigation. So, and I had done a podcast, the New Era podcast, and I decided to bring Jack up to talk about my history with Jack. So, as I was bringing him back downstairs, I missed a couple steps and tumbled down the stairs.
You tumbled hard. I saw the video.
Yeah, I'm still injured. I'm like, my ankle still hurts. So, but I'm also over 50, so it takes a long time to heal.
So, if you guys don't know, tomorrow, not only is she going to drop her episode, but tomorrow is Erica's birthday.
Yay, it's my birthday tomorrow.
I feel like I should sing you the birthday
Mm.
song.
Let's go.
And you heard me sing when we were filming at Sleeper.
Mhm.
Don't say what song it was, but do you think, like, if you had to rate it on a scale from
Mm.
1 to 10, what would you have given it?
You're singing?
My singing at Sleeper. Don't say what
I
song it
mean,
is, but like you think I sounded just like him, right?
oh no, no. I
Oh.
mean, I give you a 5 for effort.
I mean, I'll take it. That's better than
Yeah.
a 3. So I'll take it.
Thank you, thank you.
Anyway, so should we sing a happy birthday song? It's kind of,
Yeah.
it might sound a little redneck, but that's all I know. You ready?
Yeah, do it.
All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
Yes.
you. Happy birthday, dear Erica. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, thank you.
Nobody's clapping.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I'm clapping for myself there. Or what? This is my thing. This is my thing. Right? I give myself a high five.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
Everyone lower your volume so Jocelyn doesn't blow your speakers.
Yeah, so if you would like to join me tomorrow, my episode will air at 7 p.m. on YouTube. We'll do a premiere.
Yeah, let's actually watch a teaser of it. You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't know if it did it on your end, but it was like it was getting stuck a little bit on my
Oh,
end.
yeah.
It's stuck.
Well,
but
I'm sure most of these people have seen that teaser, but yeah, I'd love to have you guys join me. We'll have a live chat. We'll go through it and understand I'm by myself. It's not going to be as exciting as it is with Jocelyn. You're not going to laugh your ass off at me, but
Oh.
I think it's a pretty good it's a good video, and we'll see. I hope you like it.
I think you're going to do great. I think that everyone needs a little taste of Erica. I know I do.
Yeah. Just taste me on YouTube. Just check it out.
Just check her out. Give her a follow. Give her a
Give me a
follow.
follow.
And also Erica, if you guys need a birthday cake, makes amazing
Mhm.
cakes. What is your thing on Facebook? Your cake thing? I need to
Cake
post-
page on Facebook is Little E Cakes. LITTLEE Cakes.
Okay, gotcha. I was like,
Little
is it like little K or little E, like you got street cred, or like LITT?
No, little. Spell the little out.
Not like Lil Wayne.
Like,
E. It's
not
little.
Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Little.
Okay, hold on. Let me play this thing. Okay. Can you hear that? That is my favorite thing on my soundboard. I haven't used this in a long time. I haven't podcasted in a long time.
Thanks, Jules.
When I podcasted with Jolly and Cody, I did it off my tablet and not my actual stuff. So, all right. Well, I just wanted to tell you before we jump off here, Erica, that I really, really appreciate everything you do for me. I appreciate the hours that you put in editing for me, putting my videos together, following me around with the camera, mocking me up, feeding me, cleaning up after me, tearing up my air mattress for me, fixing said air mattress when I put a hole in it. You
Love you,
completely,
Jen.
you complete my softball team.
Ah,
Oh,
good.
show. And I'm really looking forward to all of our adventures together this year.
Most definitely.
I can't even say which one I'm most excited about because everything we have lined up just, yep, even the dolls agree. Everything we have lined up is just phenomenal. And honestly, when we decided, and I'm going to say we, even though you hate it when I say we, when we decided to continue with my show, I had no idea we'd be as successful as we are. And um, I know someone who is having a having soon. What does that mean, Jen? Who's having a having?
It's her birthday. She's trying to say I know someone who's having a birthday soon, and I do too.
Who?
Jen. She's hinting at a cake.
Oh, because Jen does need a cake for the villa when we go to her birthday bash. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We need a cake. I'm actually, as soon as we get off this live, I'm gonna go eat a piece of my birthday cake from this past weekend.
I'm surprised you're not eating it on live right now.
I didn't want a certain somebody to see how nasty I am when I eat cake because I'm like,
Okay.
but I didn't mind him seeing me stick the entire mic in my mouth. I'm pretty great. All right. Again, thank you. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you. And I love you. And
I love you.
I think that without me, you're going to do great things with your show. But just remember, you need me, okay? You need me. Don't ever get rid of me completely. Okay?
I won't. I won't, because I think you need me.
We need each other, baby. There ain't
You
no
do.
lie. Where are we? No, we are at the Atlantic. No, we're at the Gulf of America. No, that's
Well, you know.
Atlantic. No, this is the Gulf of America because Trump changed it. No, and yes, Erica, you ever seen Never Eat Soggy Waffles at the Atlantic? No, Erica, this is Gulf.
I didn't know where we were. I thought we were in Florida. You put me on a beach. I'm in Florida, but I was in Texas. I forgot. I forgot.
It's
forgot.
okay. I lost my shoes that night, so I'm pretty sure the person was like, "That homeless guy was trying to take your shoes," and I was like, "We gotta go get my shoes."
Those damn hay dudes.
Those damn
He had
hay
smelled those. He would have took one whiff and said, "They stay here. They stay here."
That is probably facts. That is facts because my feet stink. The other night I was like,
It's
"What is that smell?" And I was like, "Oh wait, it's my feet." Also, I do want to shout out to the girls and Erica, help me out. Anytime something happens in our group, why am I always the one to get blamed? Like if somebody farts in our group, why am I the first suspect?
because you're the 12-year-old boy. I mean, you're easy to blame.
Mm, I guess that's
Mhm.
fair. I am the most wild out of us all.
You are. And that's why we love you. Right?
I love you. I love all of y'all. I love our little girl gang. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us. I was in Texas, but I don't hang out with Longhorn fans, so I didn't stop by and say hi to you.
Oh, I saw a longhorn as we were driving
You
in
should.
Texas.
Yeah.
And I
Oh,
was like, did you see that longhorn? That was cool. That was cool.
Josh was like,
A real one.
what is that?
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Not in Can. He was like, what is this? Where do these people work if they live here? And I'm like, go to sleep, Josh. Go to sleep. Go back to sleep. And we got I guess I shouldn't talk about it. We'll just let the episode air and everyone will see about our drive to the second location. All I'll say is, hey, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Only in Texas.
Only,
And
only in
as you're
Texas.
pulling out the hay from the front end of my vehicle.
I know. I'm like, hey, look. We just started cracking up laughing. Oh, I love our trips together. I love you're the 12-year-old boy. That's fine. I guess I'll be the 12-year-old boy. I'll be the 12-year-old boy if you guys need me to be the 12-year-old boy. All right. Thank you guys so for coming in. It means a lot. So next week I'm with we're doing another live next week, but it's with Ghost Gossip, and we're not going to talk about my show. We're actually going to mess around with dolls, and I have a doll that everyone is just so interested in. It's a man that is now a woman. And this spirit is very popular, and you can find out all the information on them online because he made the news when he was alive. So we're gonna get him out, and we're gonna get a couple of other dolls out, and we're gonna mess with them and try to see what we can get them to do. Maybe they'll throw a cat ball off the shelf, or one of them will come flying off the shelf. I never know. I never know. So we'll see. We will see. All right. Well, I'm gonna go eat some cake. And so thank you guys for joining us and having a blast. I had a blast. I hope you had a blast. And
Yeah, thanks for having me.
yeah, of course. So we'll see y'all next week.
All right. Bye, guys.